Hi, I'm Corson Searles from Identity 2.0, and in this video I want to talk about the hockey success formula, the 15 pillars that allow all players to perform at their various levels, and what it takes to be an elite performer. So first of all, let's talk about the three types of pillars in your performance ability. So first of all, you have the mental. I believe this is the foundation of all great players because this allows them to let the rest of their abilities come forward. If you don't have the confidence to take the puck to the net or shoot, then you never will. If you don't have the focus, you'll never be able to stick handle the puck well enough to get in an opportunity to execute and make high-level plays. So you need to have the mental. Now, second, you have to have the body and the ability to perform. So if you're strong enough, quick enough, you have the ability, the flexibility, if you have speed, you have the cardio, as long as you're eating all right, they won't hold you back. You need to have those abilities. And then you have the skills, so skating, shooting, stick handling. Those are the three core things. So you have the mental, you have the physical, and the skills. Now, I don't believe any is more important than the other. You need to have all three, but you don't want to ignore any of them, because if you ignore one of these, what you're going to find is it's going to cause you to start to have that building break down. If you haven't seen the first video explaining what the building analogy is in hockey performance, then I recommend you go back. The link will be in the bio or the description below here. So you need to have all three. So let's talk about the first one, the identity, the mental. So first of all, you have focus, your ability to enter the zone. This is extremely important. Then you have confidence, you have identity sense, and then you have mental strength. So once you have focus and you're able to be present in the moment and actually enter into that high performance, into the zone, then you want to be confident, believe in yourself, and know you have the ability to execute. And then you want to have the hockey sense. You want to know that you're making the right decisions and have decisions prepared in your mind, ready to go. Then you want to have the mental strength. So this means having the ability to come back with a positivity, with a energy, being happy and enjoying the game. If you show up and you're sad and depressed, it's not going to allow you to perform at your best. And you do not want to have that happen. You don't want to show up and struggle. So don't struggle. Make sure you have that mental strength set up and you use the tools to build that. Now, if you guys want a specific, any of these 15 pillars, if you want to know anything more about them, leave a comment below what pillars you want discussed in the future, and we will break these down in future videos. Second, we have fitness in the body. So we have strength, we have size, we have power. So these are all things you work on in the gym or with body weight exercises, with plyometrics. You want to build up these so that they're not holding you back. You don't need to be the strongest player on the ice. You could choose to be if you want to make that one of your strengths and your core pillars, but you need to have enough to perform. If you're too weak, if you don't have the size and you can get hit and lose the puck or get hurt, or if you don't have the speed to be able to beat guys, it's going to hurt you a lot, or the power. Then you have speed, we have cardio, we have mobility, nutrition. These are all pillars because you need to be quick. You need to be able to maintain your ability to perform. You don't want to have bad cardio. You need to have solid cardio. You need to have mobility. You need to have flexibility. You need to have injury prevention and recovery so that you can come back and play well again. And then you have nutrition, making sure you're eating well. You can't neglect what you eat. It's going to hold you back. Then you have skills. You have the skating. You need to be a strong skater. You have hands. You have shooting. You have passing. So breaking down and looking at all 15 of these, you're probably wondering, okay, so I get it. I get that there's these 15, but why are you talking about this all in one video? Well, because if you neglect these, if you neglect even one of these, it's going to break down the building. And we'll come back to this analogy again of what a building, for example, could look like with the pillars. It's like, I think it's like Roman buildings used to have these pillars out front. So consider if you knock a couple of these down, now there's going to be a weakness. And now if you go and play at a higher level, pressure gets put and shows that weakness, you're going to be exposed for not having that ability. So you do not want to find out at the end of your career that once you get to a certain level, all of a sudden you didn't work on a certain skill. You missed out on, your confidence wasn't as high as it needed to be. You didn't have enough power, you didn't have enough speed. Maybe your nutrition was too weak and you caused your body to break down. But if you miss something here, it's gonna cause so many issues, so don't neglect them. And we will list all 15 of these below so you guys can see them in a list. But really, really consider what this means, what it means to focus on all the pillars and not just a couple of them. And then we have a system to improve and use certain skills to make your core your strong pillars, but you don't want to neglect and have weaknesses that are going to hold you back. So consider that in your development when you're planning your systems and building those out. And I hope this helps out. I'm Corson Soros from Identity 2.0, and I'll see you in the next video.